Yes, I did. You still spray down. Go sleep. What up, B gamer? Yeah.
With Chesapeake Bay gleaming in the distance, we are inside M&T Bank Stadium near the Inner Harbor in Baltimore, Maryland. Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Seattle Seahawks taking on the Baltimore Ravens.
Come on, man.
Here's the kicker, Jason Myers, to get this one started. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. Wishing he had a mulligan. That's not how you want to start the game.
Not at all, because not only do you give up the penalty and good field position, but it just kills the momentum of your team as you start a game.
DC, ready? Ready, shot! Right!
Inside handoff, Henry. And able to work about 5 yards out of this as he's taken down up near the 47.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Here now, 2nd and 4.
180!
Here's Jackson to throw. That's complete. It's Rashad Bateman. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 16 yards on that one, and a Raven first.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks, because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Sit on! What? Sit on! 180! Ready, shot! Ready, shot!
Now it's Jackson. That one into the hands of Flowers. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a 2nd and about a 4.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion and would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Here now, 3rd and a yard.
180. Middle.
Here's Jackson. This will go to Henry out wide. And the Ravens are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they find a way to convert there on 3rd and 1. So only their first drive, Charles, but they talked to us about needing to convert on 3rd down, in particular not letting 3rd and short opportunities slip through their fingers. Well, they were successful right there.
It also tells you that they're successful on 1st and 2nd down as well to get to 3rd and manageable and make them able to pick up those 1st downs. Now here we are, 1st and goal. They got to like what they're doing on this drive.
2 yards the gain on the keeper, and it's 2nd down. Not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win.
And again, touchdown, Baltimore. Derrick Henry punching it in from a yard away. And the Ravens are on the board first here this afternoon.
It's not often you talk about statement drives coming right at the start of the game, but that was some statement there. That drive took them the length of the field, and as I look at the clock, ate up nearly the entire 1st quarter as well. Great work up front, clearing space, and an ideal finish on the touchdown run.
Point after, right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Ravens 7, Seahawks nothing.
Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
At their own 28-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. They'll run. It's Kenneth Walker. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
2nd and 1.
Second down and a little more than a yard here. Now off the bootleg, Darnold. Has it complete to Jackson Smith-Njigba. And he's brought down. That one a gain of 20 and a 1st down.
2nd and short, that's a rundown, so it's definitely a good time to go play action if you're feeling it. And they do so and pick up a 1st down.
So in Raven territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 43. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
So from the 37, here's a 2nd and 4. Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. And he'll go down at the 28. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
And the Seahawks, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 28.
Play action. It's Darnold. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Walker has it. And they'll get this down to the 10. 18 yards there, and it'll be a first and goal.
Good route, good pickup for first down yardage, and that is a tough one to cover, the angle route, because a running back getting out of the backfield, if you're trying to cover that, especially if you're in the linebacker spot, and you're seeing this play develop, he heads out towards the flat first, and that often gets you to overcommit running in that direction. Then he cuts back up inside you into the middle of the field. That's what we just saw there for a nice pickup.
2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. Second and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. Here's Darnold. Now he'll tuck this and run. He finds Smith and Jim in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. A 1-yard touchdown pass. And the Seahawks are within an extra point of tying up this ball game.
That was a pick. I was right there.
He was able to move around and found some vision to throw the football. And how about how he ended it? Boy, he had some zip on that throw.
Yeah, it doesn't hurt to have an arm like that. Results in the touchdown here. Great play offensively.
Get the bit. Get the bit.
And they just did not get the snap away in time. So that flag will set him back 5 yards. Jason Myers now for the extra point. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Second and a couple.
180. 180.
Now Jackson. A short throw caught by Andrews. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. Jackson to Andrews on that one. First down, Baltimore.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a first down.
Now it's Jackson. He'll go right back to Andrews. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
And after that completion, you can understand why so many teams in the league are emphasizing speed on defense at every position. The tight ends have created so many tough matchups now. If you can't run with a tight end as a linebacker, this is going to be the result every time.
And Jackson throwing once more. They set up the screen for Henry. They'll get 4 there out of the screen, and it's second down.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
At the 30-yard line.
Second and 6. Jackson. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts, as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. They'll drop to throw. Big tight end. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Mark Andrews, as the first half is winding down. And the Ravens have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. On his loop for the extra point. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. Time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they're going to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Next snap. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on second down. Now he's going to send this one deep right side. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Touchdown ball game, 14-7 our scores. We get back at it on EA Sports. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Well, out of the locker rooms here they come. Their first drive of the 3rd quarter. And Charles, they're trailing in this ball game, but we got a tight one set up. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete.
covered, but he was not. Big play results.
They'll get this complete to the tight end Barner. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
Man.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
Walker now on 1st and 10. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Oh.
Didn't have a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. Back to throw, Darnold. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Here goes that.
Up the middle, here's Walker. And he'll have the 1st down, getting this one to the 14-yard line.
Of course.
Give him 7 yards on the play, and they do pick up the conversion on 3rd down.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Off of play action, Darnold. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Cooper Kupp from 13 yards out. And the Seahawks are an extra point away from evening this one up. Extra point up and through by Myers. And we are tied at 14.
No type of pressure on the dude.
So we're right back where we started. All even as the kick's away. And able to get this out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. After that last touchdown we just saw, Charles, we got ourselves a brand new ball game, all tied here in the 3rd as they have their first possession of this 2nd half.
And Brandon, this drive is all about one word to me, and that's the word answer, because they're trying to answer the momentum the other offense picked up in tying the game, because not only if they score and they feel better about themselves, they'll retake the lead and maybe set the tone for the rest of the half, keeping them in the driver's seat.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. And now the Seahawks are going to take a timeout here on defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. 2nd down and 4. Jackson now off the bootleg.
Oh,
A dangerous pass there, and it's intercepted. He may go. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Charles, he was looking for just a short throw, kept it in range for the rare linebacker.
I don't know why I thought it. No, that's on me.
Full credit for his focus. He just kept the quarterback in his sights, and where he was looking to throw, he positioned himself perfectly to be there for the interception. He made the play of the game for his defense right there.
Myers connects on the PAT, and the lead is now 21-14. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. A lane opens here. He's past the 30. There he goes, right side. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Touchdown, Ravens. It's been a back-and-forth game, a lot of points on the board, and that return right there kind of indicative of how this thing's gone.
Well, you've seen both teams go at it, and as you just pointed out, both of them have found the end zone. But just like in boxing, you know the blow that hurts the most? The one you didn't see coming, and that often is the case when it comes in special teams.
Extra point safely through. And we are tied at 21. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. To throw is Darnold. And complete to Smith-Njigba. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
This could not be wide open.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Now it's Darnold. Finding Smith-Njigba downfield. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 46. A play fake, and it's Darnold. Now he'll be taken in by Shaheed. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Faking the give, Darnold. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And the Ravens will take over possession here up at the 44. Well, we say it often, Charles, but not all interceptions are created equally, and that is a big one here in a tie ball game in the 4th quarter.
And, Brandon, when games are this close, it usually comes down to the team making the fewest mistakes, and that was one of our mantras back at Tennessee. Coach Mears used to say all the time, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. You've got to cut those down to give yourself an opportunity.
And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. First play of the drive going for 14 and a 1st down.
And that's the big fella's MO right there. Running through tackles, keeping the sticks moving forward. This defense, if you don't bring 11 guys to the ball to try and get him on the ground, he's going to keep making runs like that. I feel the press box shaking every time he touches the rock.
They go play action now. Jackson. Looking left side, Andrews with it complete. Well, he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 12 yards to pick up there. Good for a Raven first.
And partner, in a tie game in the 4th quarter, you and I both know in the NFL, that's when you lean on your stars, and he came through with a nice catch right there.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. On the counter, it's Henry. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5.
And that's exactly what you want on a 1st down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
Here's Jackson to throw. This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. All tied up, less than 2 minutes to go. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. Now Lamar changing the look. A first down carry for Henry. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage.
They picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
They'll come up now. 2nd and 9. Here's Jackson. Jackson going to keep it. And he's going to be out of bounds to stop the clock. And they continue to move a little bit closer toward that potential game-winning field goal.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the first down. And don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps...
And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. And now that brings up 4th down there, a loss of 6 yards on the sack.
Quick, ready?
Throwing, Jackson. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Ravens go for it, but come up empty. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Here's 1st and 10.
Hello, Martez.
That'll be caught by Cobb. Now the Seahawks call the 2nd of their 3 timeouts, as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play. Final minute, 1 timeout remaining. 1st and 10. Darnold. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Open man right side is cut, complete. Now the Seahawks forced to use their 3rd and final timeout. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Darnold to throw. Going for the deep ball. Oh, look at this. It's intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And the Ravens are going to take over at their own 11-yard line.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 11-yard line.
This is 1st and 10. Jackson to throw. Jackson going to keep it. And he will be out of bounds here, but that will take precious seconds off the clock on a play that will wind up going for no gain. Here comes 2nd down. Jackson.
Why did I do that?
It's intercepted.
Oh, my God.
Picked up by Devin Witherspoon. And he'll bring this one back to the 29. One side gets an interception, but their defense comes on the field and picks them right back up by getting a pick of their own.
And I think you saw the same thing that I did, Brandon. As he ran off the field after making that play, we saw his quarterback seek him out and up.
And this is going to be intercepted. And now races down the right side. He will bring this back. It's a pick six and a Raven touchdown.
That was cool. That was cool. A pick six game winner. Straight wins. Yeah, let me use 49ers. It was a really
Next
game.
to the beautiful San Francisco Bay, 40 miles from where Candlestick Park once stood. We're at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara, California. Coming up, a contest that looks real good on paper between the Kansas City Chiefs and the San Francisco 49ers.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Come on, man.
Set to go is the kicker, Harrison Butker. And off we go in Santa Clara. Here's Sky Moore on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Here's the first carry for Christian McCaffrey. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. Really create some indecision now defensively.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Going run again with McCaffrey. He locates a couple of yards through that chaos. Something he does so well. Nick Bolton making a stop.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Third and short. Here's Purdy. And down he goes. The Chiefs got to him. And the defense comes through to back him up and hit a fourth down.
Every defense in this league is going to sign up for a 3-and-out to begin a ball game. But to send him off the field, to really add that extra tone setter by backing him up with a sack, that's the cherry on top of that 3-and-out.
Ah, shoot, I messed it up.
Starts the return at the 34. And he's brought down before the return gets far.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 43-yard line.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Off the play fake, it's Mahomes.
There you go.
He isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
First couple snaps, first drive of a game, it's all about who can land that opening punch. Gain that first advantage in a game-long back and forth. Well, that opening punch was a solid cross, maybe even an uppercut that caught him right on the jaw and sets an immediate tone for this defense.
Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. It looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. Jason Pinnock there on the tackle.
You know, kid, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
49ers with an extra defensive back out there for this 3rd down play. Off play action, it's Mahomes. This is cut downfield by Rice. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. How about that play, Brock? On 3rd and 14, they find a way to convert.
A gain of 22 yards. And a 1st down, Chiefs.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. 1st down throw, Mahomes. That's complete, Isaiah Pacheco. The stop is made, but not until he reaches that 17-yard line. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets you...
Hold on. What the heck? No. Mm-mm.
Opposing defense, no, it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Yellow! Let's go, 180!
From the red zone now. He finds Pacheco out of the backfield. And he's going to be out of bounds after it looks like about a yard there. 2nd down coming up.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Second quarter about to get underway, and an opportunity to score here for the Chiefs. A 2nd down run by Pacheco. Makes the tackle. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now. Working quickly here.
That's another Kansas City.
Throwing is Mahomes. And he's got it. Has a way out for it, but touchdown. The Chiefs get the game's first points here in the second. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. All right, partner, one drive in, and we can say this guy's been perfect. 4 passes, no incompletions, and that touchdown to end it.
And you and I both know that incompletion will come eventually. Might not arrive for a while, man. That offense was humming on that opening drive, and they can't wait for their second bite.
Now Harrison Butker for the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Butker on now to kick this one away. Moore with a return. And this will give him some decent field position here, partner. And this gets out to the 30. San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10. On the ground to begin the drive with McCaffrey. He's foray up the middle. That's about 3. Stopped on the play by big Chris Jones.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. He put everything he's got behind it. He had it for a moment, but a complete
Stop playing. He's able to keep up with him.
Incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game, and that makes it 3rd down.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. To the air on 3rd and long. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
The offense is not coming off this field. They're trying it on 4th and 7. They're going to go. It's Purdy. Kittle makes the catch. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Look at that. No worry at all from their sideline, Brock. A 13-yard pickup on 4th down. That was impressive. 1st and 10 now from the 46. From the gun, McCaffrey. A lot of space ahead. Now he's past the 25. And he's going to score. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
That one right down the middle. And the 49ers tie this game 7-7. After tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Xavier Worthy now on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. 1st and 10. A give to Pacheco to start the drive. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Quite a defensive battle, Brock, that we have got so far as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More football from Levi Stadium in just a moment. All right, here we go. 2nd down. Right back to Pacheco. No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be 3rd down.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
That's 16 on the pickup. And that's a Chiefs 1st down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Hey, 43.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down at the line. Chiefs in the hurry-up, trying to get everyone to the line. Pacheco gets it from the gun. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. 3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done? Throw here, 3rd down. Short pass brought in. And they're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. Timeout taken by Kansas City. It's 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
I think every quarterback around the world would agree, Kate. You love throwing a short pass to a tight end and then give that guy a chance to show off his speed in the open field. He outruns defense to make it a much bigger game.
And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Pistol now for Mahomes. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Back to the air, Mahomes. He gets it to Rice. And he's going to take this down to the 11-yard line. The Chiefs will use their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
A gain of 21 yards.
Yellow.
1st down, Chiefs.
Working inside the red zone. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Fred Warner.
Mahomes pass.
Inside the red zone, they could feel how tight they were to the goal line. And then bam, Brock, they're off the field after a clutch interception.
I tell you what, football is the ultimate team game, but this is a situation where an individual picks up all 10 of his guys out there on the field. Somebody else is going to pick up the tab at dinner tonight for him.
All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Get set.
So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
Come on, man.
Eddie Pinheiro set to kick off.
Something's got to be the difference maker here in half number 2. We'll see what it is as we're off and running once again. Brown with a return here. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. And he puts him air under this one, right side. This is brought in at the 50. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
Yes.
Analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk.
That is incredible.
You've got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Running out of the gun with Pacheco. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
He was taken down at the 10-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Oh, tried forcing it to the slant. It's intercepted. Picked off by Fred Warner.
Mahomes' pass intercepted. The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 5-yard line.
49ers to the line. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap for Purdy. On target to his back. Here's Christian McCaffrey. And how is that for some breathing room, huh, Brock? Gets him away from the goal line up to the 20. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
At the 20-yard line.
Shotgun, handoff to McCaffrey. And he hits him for a gain of 6. He's up to the 26.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Seven yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. Looking to throw, Purdy. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. They get 16 yards on that play. And that gives the 49ers the 1st.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
Purdy throwing here on 1st. Escapes the pocket. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. From the gun is Purdy. Finds his man. It's Ricky Pearsall. He's at the 30. The 10. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers grab the lead on their 1st series of the half. Ricky Pearsall with the touchdown. Point after from Pinheiro is up and good. And the 49ers break that tie and now lead by 7. Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Brown with a return here. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10.
1st down now, ball at the 33. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. He puts some air under it deep down the left. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We got second down.
Yikes. As that
Yeah, you
pass
want that
falls
deep
to the
ball.
ground, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
And they're able to drive him out as he reaches the 45.
That shouldn't have been the catch.
13 on that play. And it's going to be first down, Kansas City. They go play action. It's Mahomes. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Connects on the crosser. And he has this down to the 34.
Giving up everything.
This is the end of the third quarter. It's the Chiefs in possession to start. They trail, but that lead is reachable. So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34. Throwing again, Mahomes. Completed to his running back. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. Offense in the hurry up here. First down carry for Pacheco. Went in there full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one. Offense up to the line fast. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Finds him over the
Ain't
middle.
no way.
And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. Working quickly here. It's Pacheco on 3rd. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Offense in the hurry up here. Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. Has it down close. Well, he's not going to get to the end zone. The stop is made in time at the 2, but hey, 4 more chances coming. They've got a 1st and goal. From the gun, it's Mahomes. And that's a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs now trail by just a point in the 4th. It's a Marquise Brown touchdown. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
They're lining up for 2. This is for the lead and potentially the win. Mahomes throwing for 2. And he can't connect with his man, so they tried for 2, but it doesn't work out. They knew what they had to do, Brock. They got the score and now need to pull off this onside kick. I think they got it. I think they got it, and they did. The Chiefs have it. There was still some time to work with, but nope. Felt the moment was right there. And as a result, they're now in great position to take the lead with a touchdown or a field goal.
You know what that was, Kate? That was a team that wants to dictate and not react to how the rest of this game's going to go. And I love that whole attitude, and they were rewarded for it. Now, the game is in their hands to go deliver.
Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
Ain't no way y'all just cheated me like that.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
Back to throw Mahomes. Gets it to him on the screen. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
We've reached the 2-minute warning in Santa Clara. Chiefs trail by just 1. Offense looking to convert as they come up to the line, 3rd down. Back to throw it. Finds the in route complete. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. How about that play, Brock? On 3rd and 14, they find a way to convert. First and 10 now from the 46. Back to throw. That's Worthy running the slant. And he has it to the 23-yard line as he's brought down. They strike for 23 yards. And that's a Chiefs first down. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. Offense getting set. Here's first and 10. Running up the middle, Pacheco. Well, he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Pride connected with Xavier Worthy there. So they're left facing third and long. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Now to throw. He finds Pacheco out of the backfield. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a first and goal.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on third down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
They'll run Pacheco. And he will score and give them the lead in the final minute. So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been everything you could have wanted. And now, even though they've taken the lead, there's still enough time on that other sideline for them to go man with the
Y'all cheated for him to win.
Inside the end zone, that's going to add 2 to their lead here late. Butker on now to kick this one away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Here he is to throw. Trying to push deep downfield. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. And he gets them the touchdown. And now a potential game-deciding play call coming up.
There are a couple different ways now you can win on a fly route. You can just run right by somebody, or you can use that big body, try to win a one-on-one matchup. Whatever way you go about it, well, this is the type of upside this route can provide.
Coach did not hesitate there. He held up those 2 fingers right away. They're going to try for this win.
Will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Setting up to pass. Has it at the 1. And he's going to run in for 2. Oh, they gambled the entire game on that call. And now they're in line for the win. Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Worthy now to return it. Good work so far. He's got room. And he brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Caught, nice gain left side. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. Now with just 10 seconds left in our game, we've got a timeout. So they'll head up here, first and 10 from the 34.
Only one play.
He'll look to throw it. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Nick Martin picks it off. And the 49ers make the play that should win them this game.
That play messes him up every time.
A couple picks, it's easy to become check down Charlie. Right, just throw it underneath and not take any more risk because you don't want to throw what he just did, his 3rd interception of the game. It's time to protect the football at all costs. And if not, Well, that backup better get ready.
Here's a design run. So the 49ers take the win here in front of the faithful in Santa Clara. This is the type of game everyone was hoping they'd see when they entered this stadium, Brock, you and I included. A close one that went all the way down to the final whistle.
Okay, this is one of the bigger adjustments a college player has to make to the NFL. In college, you get a lot of blowouts. The NFL, every game you get calloused because you know more often than not they'll be like this, a one-possession game that's not about how you start. It's all about how you finish.
So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner Brock Heward and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the 49ers, as we'll see you next time from Santa Clara.
What's up, man? That's freaking GG right there. 2-0 right now. Technically 7-0. Because I went 5-0 last night.
Well, they don't call them the faithful for nothing, Brock. Fans numbering 70,000 strong have made the trek to Santa Clara, and they're ready to cheer on their 49ers here at Levi's Stadium. Up next, it's our main event between the Philadelphia Eagles and the San Francisco 49ers. Jake Elliott is out, ready to kick this one away. And we're off from Levi's Stadium. Here's Sky Moore on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Hold on. Let me do this real quick. I want to redo the depth chart. So.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Offense out now to get us started. It's first and 10.
Get set, get set.
They'll start this one on the ground with McCaffrey. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down. After that drive starts, it's a very minimal gain.
At the 26-yard line.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's second and 7.
Outside.
They stick with McCaffrey. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. It's Nolan Smith there for the stop.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient. He was explosive. He got a nice little gain on the ground.
Purdy looking to throw here. It's 3rd and 2. Eagles are on it, and down he goes.
Man.
It's the exact opposite of what this offense needed. They now face 4th down.
Kid, all the data lately has taught us really clearly. Sacks, negative yardage plays. They not only just destroy that play, they destroy drives. Well done, defense.
I'm a Patriots fan. I'm just using whatever team I pick. I just use them 3 times and go to another team.
Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. They go play fake with Hurts. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
We spend so much time talking about an offense and how they script their first 15 plays typically. But how about that defensive coordinator, that head coach? Heck, every player on that sideline.
Something like
you
that.
Couldn't script it any better. Well, other than maybe taking the ball away, it's creating a negative play, creating a sack, creating offense now behind the chains. That's exactly how you're looking to start.
They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
1st and 10. Here's Hurts. Absolutely fires this one right side.
What?
Cut at the 25.
He didn't even jump.
He does it. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles don't need long to take a 6-0 lead.
I told him to play the ball. He didn't even jump.
Well, Brock, we normally talk about complimentary football at some point
every
God. Week. So how about the way they've begun this one, huh? Force some punts and then cash it in for 6 on their opening drive.
Can we do it every game?
It feels like it. Almost every game, yeah.
You're right. Because that's what the NFL is about. We all know the margins are so small in this league. And the team that typically plays the
I hate it when I do that. I click on a player and they don't do what I tell them to do.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff.
Because it was a pick if they would let me. Whatever.
Moore with a return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
He didn't do that for me when I played with him.
San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10. McCaffrey running between the tackles. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40. Purdy throwing here on 1st. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And all we can do is...
Come on, man, I'm out of bounds.
Effort, so no gain on 1st down.
It may not look like much on the stat sheet, but this is kind of good on good. An offense gets a completion, not going backwards, and the defense, well, they rallied, they pursued, and kept that screen to a minimal gain.
Shotgun snap for Purdy. Into a crowd, and that pass is intercepted. Picked off by Marcus Epps. And the Eagles come through with a big play to close out our opening quarter. It's a big momentum swing on the final play of our opening quarter.
I had him.
7-0 is our score.
I
Head
had
to
him.
Levi Stadium right after this. Ready now for our second quarter. The Eagles have the football. They're set up with it after the pick to end the first. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one
Come
falls
on, man. Let me
incomplete.
click on it.
It just kind of feels like they've met their
If the
match
ball
with
is
this
right there,
defense. So
and I
many
got a defender
plays,
in the area,
they just
let me
not
click
end
on
up
him
the
so
way
I
they
can
were
get
drawn
it.
up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
First down. A gain of 18 on the play. And an Eagle.
Hurts now from the gun. This one's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. Looking for his running back there. Going to send him back to the drawing board now for second down.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Hurts trying again on second down. Throwing the out route complete. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles pull that in front further. 13-zip. Elliott on now to attempt the point after.
Jake Elliott on for the point after.
Right down the middle. It's good. And the Eagles double their lead to 14.
49ers nothing. Jake Elliott to kick.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Fields this one at the 3. He's stopped on the run back at the 27.
Pearsall on the return. The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
'49ers to the line. First and 10.
Get set, get set. 18, watch out.
Back to work after throwing the pick. And he can't escape. He goes down. A flag, though, down with him. Let's see. Did somebody hold up front, or is this marker going to wipe away that great sack? First and 10 from the 32.
Outside.
Trying an inside give now with McCaffrey. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's second and 6.
18.
From the gun is Purdy. This is reeled in by Juwan Jennings. And they get this down to the 44 before he stops. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that means it'll be first down San Francisco.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Outside. 18, watch out.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Get set, get set. Watch out.
On first and 10, it's McCaffrey. A gain of 15 there. And that gives the 49ers the first.
Now that should have been a touch.
Anytime these offensive coordinators in the NFL call a run play, they're just hoping for something positive. To get a first down, that's a bonus.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Outside. 18.
Purdy on first down. We've got a screen to the running back. That screen snipped out quickly, shut down behind the line.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete.
With each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative this quarterback stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down.
Outside. Watch out.
Third and long for him here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it.
Oh, my God.
Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Hey, third down, I get it. Give your quarterback some freedom, right, to make a play, even if he's got to work backwards. But it can blow up in your face as it did right there when nothing opens up.
Thomas Morstead on the punt. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first.
Oh, shoot. Oh, my God.
And that punt hits and kicks out of bounds beyond the opposing 35. First down now, ball at the 33. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. And downfield, and Goddard has it.
How the heck is...
And he's going to have this one down to the 37. Philadelphia going to spend its second timeout. Down inside
the whole tight end run downfield by himself.
Following that last play. Shotgun snap for Hurts. And there's a man there. It's intercepted.
Oh, man. He did something.
By Fred Warner. And the 49ers take over just shy of the 40.
First down pass. Intercepted. The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
Great starting spot here for the 49ers. They're headed up first and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy.
Oh, my God.
They're able to drop him. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for second down.
Well into this first half, still struggling to find any rhythm, and that's what sacks do. That is why these defenders get paid big money when they get those sacks in the stat column, because as you're seeing today, it totally disrupts the rhythm, the continuity, and any success for an offense. I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Here he goes, third and long. Chased out to his right. And they give to him as he was trying to make something happen. All right, now a timeout is called. 9 seconds to go in this half. Thomas Morstead heading back out for the punt.
Formation for San Francisco.
All right, they're only going to have enough time for one more snap here before we reach halftime. All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. Throwing here just before halftime. He's going deep.
No.
His final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half. Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Set to return it. Here's Will Shipley.
Not doing anything
He's
different.
brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
On the return, the Eagles take over first and 10 at their own
Philadelphia settled and ready. It's first and 10. They run it with Saquon Barkley. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
Now Hurts. He's got Brown on the slant. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. It's a screen to Barkley. That's the tackle. He's got space ahead. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that's good for an Eagles first down. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. On 1st down, Hurts. It's his running back. And he gets down to the 24 before he stops. He picks up 15 on the play.
They basically let him do whatever he wants.
For a Philadelphia first down. They give up the gut to Bigsby. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. On the play fake, it's Hurts. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the sack forces a now tougher 3rd down.
When nothing opens up, that becomes a pretty clear throwaway spot. I mean, that is textbook throwaway spot right there, Kate. Get outside the box, chuck it into the 3rd row, and avoid exactly what happened right there. Because now 3rd down is so much harder.
This is Brown, and he's got it downfield. Tackle made at the 10. 1st and goal coming up.
Now one person over there.
When you throw that comeback route versus zone, you have to see the underneath defenders. It's frankly easier, Kate, to throw it versus man-to-man. You know where everybody is. But in zone, you better trust
Person
the
I put over there, not even over there.
When you do, there's completions like that to be had.
It's a sweep. He pops the pass forward. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles grow the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Devontae Smith touchdown.
Offense-wise,
Well,
Packers.
Brock, not much to say other than the fact that this offense on point. They're just clicking today.
Just rolling. I mean, this is clinic. This is what I call teaching tape. Being well prepared, and more importantly, going out there and executing at a high level.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. This makes it up to the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10. Now it's McCaffrey. And he cuts it back right. And he's out of bounds, but what a great play there, Brock. He's got him into field goal range. It's a huge pickup on the play.
Jackson Cowboys.
First down, San Francisco.
I ain't played with them
The
yet.
play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. Play action now with Purdy. They left him wide open. It's complete. And he's going to take this in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers start the second half with some needed points. It's a Brandon Ayuk touchdown. There sure was a lot of trust on that play, Brock, and he proved worthy of it with that end result.
Yeah, good old receiver. Someone who just knows how to get it into the end zone is worth his weight in gold to a QB. And on that throw, there was trust there that he had a shot to
So
find
you're nothing to tell me that I can't score on this dude. Because he ain't doing nothing special.
Shipley now to return.
Nothing that I haven't seen
That's going
anyway.
to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Throwing here, Hurts. He lofts it deep right side.
Look at that.
They connect on the deep shot. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles stretch their lead on the final play of the 3rd.
Ain't nobody around him.
There's a good chance he wasn't even looking when that ball was released, but the crowd, well, the crowd let him know exactly what was going on. He could feel the swell of excitement whenever they take a deep shot. And it's only going to get louder now as they were able to connect.
Extra point up and good by Elliott. And the Eagles stretch their lead to 21. So we're through 3 here. And when we resume play, it'll be with a kickoff.
When this game is over with, I'm gonna look back at the replay and see what happened on
all
that.
set for the kickoff. Moore with a return. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
49ers to the line. 1st and 10.
Get set, get set.
On the ground to begin the drive with McCaffrey. Oh, he drops. He's off to the races. At the 20. And he'll get this across. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers get it back to within 2 possessions. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown.
Kate, right there's the danger of dime coverage. Bunch of little guys on the field that love to cover. They may not tackle so well and opens up a run lane. He took huge advantage of it.
That one splits the uprights. And the 49ers get it back to a 14-point game.
14. Eddie Pinheiro set
Now
to kick
Pinheiro
off.
on to handle the kickoff. Bigsby with the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. It's an option right that begins
Absolutely
this
not.
drive. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
It's a screen.
They're going to throw out of the gun. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to be touched
Okay,
down
nobody-
as he gets him enough to pick up the 1st down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
All set to go now from the 35.
No touch it. No touch it.
A play fake now hurts to throw. Forced out to his right. He's keeping it. Get some space around midfield. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
That's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a 1st down. That's a big bonus for the quarterback.
Built up this one off to his
Oh my
running
God,
back,
what is number 2 doing?
And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34. Play action, Hurts has it. Vacates, trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. It's 3 sacks for the game so far, brings up 2nd down. We've reached the 2-minute warning in Santa Clara. Eagles nearing a win here with a 14-point lead. After the sack, defense has got to be feeling good. Here comes 2nd and 12. They go play action. Here's Hurts. Buying some time right. Catch is made down the right sideline.
Oh my God.
And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets it down to the 14. They manage 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
For the Eagles, 1st down. A gain of 22 yards.
Barkley trying this up the gut. And he will score. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles have likely locked up the win right there. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Elliott on now to attempt the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Eagles stretch their lead to 21.
I'm not saying nothing else.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Moore with a return. He's got a lane up past the 30. So he's going to reach that 34-yard line before he stopped.
Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10.
Offset. Ready, team. Watch out.
From the gun, McCaffrey. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Off the play fake, Purdy. Bails out of the pocket quick. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough third down.
Just an incredible effort out of him today. And the type of performance, frankly, that elevates the energy level of all 10 guys around him. What a game he's got going.
Third and long, Purdy. Again, he's under pressure, and he goes down. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. The 49ers are lined up in punt formation. And a nice return out of him. They have it a little further up, past their own 30.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 34-yard
So
line.
they'll head up here first and 10 from the 34. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. And this won't be caught. Clock is going to stop. We've got 14 seconds to go. Well, Brock, this substantial deficit sure hasn't toned the edge that this defense is playing with, huh? If anything, feels like they might be getting more aggressive, looking to make some sort of impact play.
And that's because turnovers are really the name of the game for this defense at this point, Kate. That aggressiveness still super welcome, no question.
Wide open downfield.
It's not just incompletions, it's taking the ball away that's next.
And he's going to bring this down to their 35.
Game is over and you want to get off them cheese plays.
Possibly 2 snaps remaining in this ball game.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
They're going to pass it here. Trying for the touchdown. And that one hits the ground incomplete. A single second left now on the clock. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
Rolling left, buying some time. And it's incomplete, but hey, who cares? They've got the lead, and we are out of time in this one. So the Eagles will fly out of here with their own win. And even fighting that dreaded body clock with a West Coast trip, they played their game. They're taking this victory back east with them.
Here's the play it. Let's see right here. You have got to be kidding me. What's my corner doing? He wasn't supposed to. The safety at least should have been running neck and neck with him. And then you take a bad angle to get there. Look at that. Untouched. He's able to split his offensive lineman. And the dude's getting pushed to the ground. While I got number 27 right there. So, okay, I gotta use them one more time. Then I'll go to another team.
Next to the beautiful San Francisco Bay, 40 miles from where Candlestick Park once stood. We're at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara, California. Coming up, a highly anticipated contest between the Baltimore Ravens and the San Francisco 49ers. Ready to get this game started? Here's Eddie Pinheiro. And off we go in Santa Clara. Returning it from the 4. They're going to bring him down as he gets it to the 33. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Running back motions right. Jackson looking to throw right away. Flush shot out to his left.
Oh my God.
Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets...
No. Heck no.
Down inside the 35. Pick up a 34 yards on that
Got
play.
me messed up.
And that's good for a Ravens 1st down.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there.
Try it again.
Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
1st down. Here's Lamar. Escapes the pocket. He's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
Try it again.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time secondary, well, they got real sticky, stay tight, and force the throw away.
Throwing again is Lamar.
Yeah.
Holding up. They're able to drop it. And that sack may change the next play call as it sends them backwards ahead of 3rd down.
When they were in our defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go, and let that pass rush get home.
3rd and long for him here. He's able to hit Flowers. Caught.
He should have dropped it.
And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. How about that play, Brock? On 3rd and 14, they find a way to convert.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Whiteout's getting involved in the ground game. And the
What is with that angle?
They track him down after a small gain.
You know what that play shows me? defensively, Kate, this group was
He should not have got positive yards on that.
They were aware the wide receiver could touch it in the red zone, and they were all over it.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. DeAndre Hopkins, the one he was looking for. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this. It's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested captures, and he couldn't.
And in for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens finish up an excellent opening series. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure of what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ. I'm going to guess so until that defense proves they can stop it.
49ers nothing.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away.
Damage. What's up?
And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up. Here's the first carry for Christian McCaffrey.
Oh my God, get out the way.
Through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. On target to his back, here's Christian McCaffrey. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
McCaffrey on 3rd down. And he's officially into enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
You love a huddle? Kate, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there that he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
Yeah, I'm already knowing.
So before they get the snap away, we reach the end of the first quarter.
8-0
is our
gotta
score. Back to Levi's Stadium right after this.
Come on, stop changing my...
We're back, and it's 49ers football as we resume. They're looking at 1st down here. From the gun is Purdy. Buys time, rolling right.
Gotta get rid of the ball.
Trying to make something happen.
What?
Quickly trying to get set.
That's not what I...
It's now 2nd and 19 at the 42-yard line.
They did not do no huddle, man.
On 2nd down, here's McCaffrey. He's going to
Oh
stand
my
up.
God. Didn't even do a no huddle.
Travis Jones, the man in on that tackle.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Ravens crowding their passing lanes. They go into the dime for 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Can't connect over the middle, it's incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And that brings up 4th and long.
You know exactly what he's thinking. Hopefully next time it's a little bit easier. The degree of difficulty on that one high. Throwing to double coverage, odds are against you.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10.
Is it stretch play?
Now it's Lamar. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing it. Unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, no way an incompletion could be had.
Jackson trying to get on 2nd down.
Come here.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that's going to add some distance onto this upcoming 3rd down.
A loss of 11 yards.
Stopping all that.
3rd down.
From the gun, Jackson. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. That one intended for Mark Andrews. So that brings up 4th and long. The Ravens going to punt this away, and here's Jordan Stout to handle that boot. Takes this in at the 25. And he didn't quite break it, but still an excellent return that gets him up near midfield.
1st and 10 at their own 49-yard line.
Great starting spot here for the 49ers. They're headed up 1st and 10.
It's it. What's up?
A run with McCaffrey. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7
That was a
yards
turd
to
if he
begin
wasn't
this
there.
drive. The rookie from Georgia in on that tackle. And we are still waiting for the scoring for anybody really to get going as we've hit our 2-minute warning. More football from Levi Stadium in just a moment. Second and 3 now. Now here he goes on the boot. He's got Ayuk downfield. And their next snap is going to come from the red zone, Brock. He's down to that 17-yard line. They get 27
come on, man.
on the play. And that gives the 49ers the first.
You're celebrating for
Right,
it.
let's get those next-gen stats out here, Kate. See just how far he had to run between the snap of the football and when he finally got the throw. Did a beautiful job of settling down into zone coverage, even though it took him a whole lot of distance to get there.
Shoots away from one. Ooh, and he's not going to score, but they're just a yard away now as this sets up 1st and goal.
With that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get him enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
And he's going to take this in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers earn the chance to tie it before halftime. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. So the offense showing a slightly different dimension there, Brock. Getting the running back involved with his hands for the touchdown.
Yeah, such an advantage. I think when you think about it, Kate, it really is about the 80s where we start to see these running backs not just tote the ball as runners, but be real weapons when they get the ball in the passing game. That's well done.
And he makes the catch, and just like that, we're right back even at 8 apiece.
You ain't fast enough.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Rasheen Ali on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Escapes out to the left. He's going to keep it this time. Now hit and Jackson loses the ball. Picked up by the 49ers. And they can't add anything after that recovery, partner, but they do take possession of the football.
There are so many fundamental details play the quarterback position, especially in the pocket. But you get loose, you make a nice little run, you get in the open field, you gotta have the fundamentals to tuck that ball away. QB doesn't, defender knocks it out. Huge turn of events.
This one's out to Pearso on the left side. And they bring him down around the 34.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
2nd and 3 now.
Get set, get set. Up.
Shotgun, handoff to McCaffrey. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Offense is set. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap for Purdy. Bobbled up on the right side. That's Ayuk. And he gets back to the line, but no more. 49ers moving quickly, trying to get their offense to the line.
At the Ravens' 28-yard line.
Go. Yellow. Stop.
Purdy to throw it. He has it at the 5. And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4. San Francisco calls it 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
What's up? Stop.
From the red zone on 1st. And I'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. He has the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers take the lead just before halftime. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Pinheiro good on the extra point. And the 49ers break that tie and now lead by 7. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Ali to return it. Good work so far. He's got.
Oh my God.
Space left sideline, and he's off to the races.
That's that crap I've been talking about, man.
They've reached the end zone with no time remaining in the half. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return,
You just got to let that happen.
Wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
All right, they're lining up for 2, trying to take a lead into the locker room at halftime.
The Ravens will line up for the
Jackson throwing for it. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted.
keeps the score. Niners 15, Ravens 14.
So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this 2nd half. We've got a touchback. The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up. They'll start the 2nd half with McCaffrey. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. It's a design boot. Flushed out of the pocket. That's It's complete to the sideline. Not a ton of room, but he does get the feet down.
It's one thing to draw all these routes up when you're in the pocket. It's quite another when a play breaks down. Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket and scramble. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
It's a nickel set for the Ravens. Third down. And they're going to throw out of the gun. He makes the catch. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
McCaffrey running between the tackles. And he scampers ahead and gets two on the carry.
That's a pretty good stop on first down. This defense now gets a chance to dictate, and that's what all the great defenses want to do, Kate. They want to dictate it on their terms and not just be reacting to what the offense is always doing.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Left side secured by Ayuk. And he goes out a little short of the 40. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward. First down from the 42.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Trying an inside give now with McCaffrey. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
I think we got to be careful, and I'll raise my hand of thinking that play was just a nothing burger. Because what can happen from that, Kate, is he put some nice toppings on it. A play-action pass, a shot that comes down the road from what looked like a very plain play.
Gets it to him on the screen. He works it down to the 37th. Giving that tackle to Kyle Van Noy.
As an offense, you don't call a screen, Kate, expecting to gain just a few yards. You call it expecting to break out something big and substantial. But it's up to that defense to stay ahead of it, to keep it contained to something much smaller. Case in point right there.
Good moving drive, but it could stall out here. We've got 3rd and 4. Looking to throw, Purdy. He's him on the quick hitter. And this spot is going to be close, but he does not have that first. They're going to face 4th and short.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works, but they come up just an inch or two short for the first down.
53, outside. 18, what's up? Stop.
He's back to throw. Pass brought in by Jennings. And this is down to the 28.
Yeah, you thought I was going
defense halts it.
to get you with that, didn't you?
Excitement brings us to the end of the quarter. They'll have a shiny new set of downs to play with to start the 4. It's 49ers football, and we'll see if they can close things out for a win. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Get set, get set.
Again, it's Brock Purdy. He throws a bullet to the center.
Oh, my God.
He made the interception. Kyle Hamilton with the pick. And the Ravens have some new life in the 4th.
He's open. Jeez.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Shotgun snap to Jackson. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
He was wild. Oh
You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. But at that defense, they're flying around and making the play.
It's a gain of 12 on that one, and that's going to be a Baltimore first. They give to Henry on the inside handoff.
Ain't no way.
Space past the 35. They're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down.
Gain of
An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, let's give them a little love right here, Kate. They don't always get the attention they deserve on the broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
Going to the ground again on first. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open and deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And a solid gain there, Brock, of about 5. Takes him inside the 40-yard line. Halfway there on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. We've reached the 2-minute warning in Santa Clara. Ravens down by only 1. 5 still to go here. This is 2nd down. Lamar now from the gun. Short pass brought in. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them the first down.
1st and 10 from the 32. From the gun, a run for Henry. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7. Setting up to pass. Getting out to his left. He's running with it. And he's brought down after a short gain.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock. You know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm. Especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing he woke up to it. Able to make something out of nothing and at least keep him moving forward.
Leading 4 here on 3rd down. This is going to be the 9th play of this drive. Looking to throw it. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Down a score, and they're going to go for this on 4th down. Desperation time here. To the left side, caught by Andrews. And they are sent off the field. They had to go for it. Defense knew it was coming. That's a turnover.
Yep. About to do the game away with that pick. Okay. Hmm. I don't know about using the Broncos. So I come back to it. Yeah. I'll use the Broncos.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us at the foot of the Rockies, just west of downtown Denver at Empower Field at Mile High. Coming up, well, we've got what can only be described as a mirror image matchup, as it'll be the Denver Broncos.
Are you joking?
And themselves. And off we go from Denver. This to the back of the landing zone. He'll return it from the 1. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's... down at the 19.
At their own 19-yard line.
I'm just not seeing that message. My bad, bro.
On the run, this is J.K. Dobbins. And a missed tackle there as he pushes forward for a gain of 4.
At the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back there and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
He'll swing this out to Dobbins. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down.
He caught him.
34. All right, Charles, let me put you in the head of one of those defenders out there. You have a big play like that go against you so early. Does that shake your confidence?
It shouldn't, but it often does, because your thought process all during the week is how you're going to get after that offense and make your plays. And when they make one against you, it makes you a little bit hesitant.
Time to regroup. They'll let this go deep for Sutton. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line.
Brandon, we've both been around the game long enough that we know that in pregame, defenses are pretty amped up, aren't they? I mean, they're pounding lockers, and they can't wait to get out there. But when you hit them with some big pass plays early, it takes a starch right out of them.
First and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. To throw is Nix. They set up the screen for Dobbins. Touchdown! J.K. Dobbins from 3 yards out. And the Broncos will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. The touchdown all set up by the big play 1 snap before, but they finish it off here with a shorter completion, this time for the score.
I like how they stuck with what got them there, right? The big pass play, got the momentum going, right? That's you create it with a play like that, and you come right back with another pass play to finalize things off.
A dangerous return man showing it here.
You gotta show that up because there's always a gap right there.
Looking to put a drive together. They'll go play action with Nix. Now a run.
What is this angle?
He'll keep it. And he will find his man Sutton.
You got it.
Complete.
Oh my God.
23 yards on the play.
Defense gives up a touchdown the opening drive. Offense, you got to want to get out there and get those points
They
back
take some of the most terrible angles on this game.
There to get this drive off to a good start. Open man, and again it's Sutton. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. 13 yards as they've got the connection working. His second catch in a row, first down.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
They'll run for the first time with J.K. Dobbins. And a good-looking run there as he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18-yard line. So from inside the 20, here's first and 10 at the 18.
First and 10.
To throw, here's Nix. Now he's going to step up and run. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Bo Nix, that 18-yard touchdown run. And the Broncos respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. Lutz with the extra point. And we are tied at 7.
That ties the game at 7. Will Lutz to kick off.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. Well, certainly they'd rather have the scenario they had last time out, Charles. Remember, they had the short field. They took it in the end zone. Now this is going to have to be a longer, more sustained drive if they want to get points.
Yeah, a little bit more of a quick strike opportunity last time by where they were on the field, and you're exactly right about that. But now, backed up a little bit. What's that old expression we love to use? Time to matriculate the ball down the field and try and do it again.
And that one is incomplete. And it also concludes quarter number 1. 7-7, our score after 1. An incomplete pass on second down. That muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. Here's Nix. This ball nearly intercepted. Oh, once in a season chance for the big fella, but he couldn't corral it. 4th down, straight ahead. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. This is taken at about the 14. Nice punt, but good work on the return to get back 11 yards. And the Broncos take over, first down and 10. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And the momentum just continuing to build and build for them. They had a touchdown, their last drive to tie the game. Now their defense does its job, and Charles, all of a sudden, they've got a chance to capture the lead here.
And we're seeing a really nice exhibition of what coaches love to call complementary football. Offense gets a tie, defense does its job, gets the ball right back, and their teammates now have momentum. What a nice job they're doing, all doing it together.
Good job.
Oh, that'll be incomplete. He took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Backed up here. Tough spot. Needing 11 yards to pick up the first. Throwing Nix. Pass taken in by his big tight end.
He was on the tight end.
First down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's good for Broncos. First down. First and 10.
Nix to the air. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Incomplete.
2nd and 10.
Brandon Jones on the coverage.
Now it's Nix. Completes it to Evan Ingram. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos 39.
Oh, it's up in the air.
They give him 17 yards that time as that'll move the
I gotta react to the football.
Now the Central Florida product is R.J. Harvey. And a decent gain there as that takes us to the 2-minute warning.
It's a gain of 8.
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. From the 31, here's second and a couple. Operating from the gun, here's Nix. Complete to Bryant. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 17-yard line. It's a pickup of 15 and a fresh set of downs.
First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
So from the 17 now, here's a first and 10. Looking to throw. Nix. Over the middle, complete. That's Franklin. Yeah, the Broncos are going to be set up with a first and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a first and goal.
They'll run with Dobbins. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3.
That was an okay hook up there with his tight end, but unfortunately, they didn't get the kind of yards they had hoped for. That's going to bring up third down.
They'll try and throw. Here's Nix. He'll try to pick it up himself.
Oh, my God.
It's incomplete. So it's been a long drive. They've held the ball for quite a while. Now what do you do here?
Well, to me, at this stage after this drive, this close to the goal line, 3 points would be a letdown. I'm going for it here.
The kick by Lutz is good. So a long drive gets him down.
Gotta give me that.
5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
And the kick team down there quickly. They don't have to run as far as they used to.
So stupid. If the ball is in the air,
15.
when the defender is by the ball, they should react to it.
Ready to go. And with 10 seconds left, not really enough time to put something together. They'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. A good, tight football game thus far. 10-7 the score as we resume action on EA Sports. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. Looking to put a drive together.
Captain. Almost.
Throwing to start the drive. Nix. He'll let this go deep for Sutton. And that is incomplete.
So you bet not let him catch that.
Closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up. Converged on his man and broke the play up.
A good action to this point in the third quarter. Just a 3-point game. 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun. Nix. That's caught. It's Mark
Come on.
Williams. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down. A short throw to Ingram. So nothing doing there. And it'll be 2nd down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly.
Oh my gosh, play the receiver.
Yeah, he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a third here, and it's good for a first. Nix to throw again. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Sutton. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
And these two hooked up on a nice gain to play before, and I always admire play callers that see a play that works and go right back to it, so they went right back to him. The reward, they're set up with first and goal.
Now a first carry for their fullback. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be second and goal. Here's second and goal, operating from the 8-yard line. Operating from the gun. Nix. And this is caught.
Ain't no way he...
Touchdown Broncos. 8 yards on the touchdown pass. And the Broncos take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Lutz good on the extra point. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Well, the opposition laid down the challenge and opening drive touchdown here to start the second half. And, Charles, now you feel like this group needs to get an answer because this all of a sudden is a 2-score game.
Yeah, you're right about that.
He didn't even attempt to block him.
A little bit more daunting now. I think you're exactly right. Pressure is on because you don't want them getting the ball back with a chance to really extend this lead out.
Tough spot looking at 2nd and 16 here after the big loss. Operating from the gun. Nix. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's third down.
Well, partner, guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make third down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big third down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
Well, this is where the mile-high air really starts to affect an opposing offense. Guys moving a bit slowly here. It's 3rd and long. And the Broncos get there and take him down. Nick Benito coming in there to record the sack. 3rd and long, you knew that he was going to throw it. He just couldn't find anybody to throw it to.
Yeah, and it shouldn't have been a surprise, but that was perfect execution of their nickel defense. That 5th defensive back, the extra defender, he really tightened up things downfield in coverage, and they were able to get to him in the pocket.
A nice return that time, gets 12 yards back. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. They have to be pleased with the way that they moved the football thus far.
And why wouldn't they be? 2 touchdowns on a field goal in their first 3 possessions. They're playing so well right now, the field goal probably feels like a disappointment.
And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. 3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 34. Operating from the gun, Nix. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And this one too low.
Well, no surprise there. He was looking for one of his favorite targets again as soon as he left the pocket. But the coverage was good downfield. They got right to the receiver and helped prevent that completion.
A give up the middle to Dobbins. And he'll be down close to the first down marker as he gets this to the Broncos' 26. 2 yards still to go. Third down now.
Third and 2.
Working out of the gun is Nix. He's got his target. That's complete. And he doesn't.
Tight end just wide open downfield.
It with an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is first and goal. On the sneak, it's Nix. And he is over the line for another rushing touchdown.
Is he a quarterback or is he a tailback?
The sneak successful from a yard out. And the Broncos are an extra point away from making this a 3-score game. Lutz with the extra point. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And that one going to hop into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 20. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out. They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
Out of the gun now on third down. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have the Broncos first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. They'll look to throw here on first down. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he is going to lose yardage here. Not what they had in mind there. That's going to go as a loss of 4. Back to the air with Nix. He'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. That went out wide and intercepted. Picked up by Talanoa Hufanga. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line.
That's all you, bro. One more try. You want it, you got it, bro. It's gonna be it, win or lose. Gotta figure this offense out.
It's one of the NFL's newest venues, but it's already earned a reputation as one of its best. This is U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis. Straight ahead is what should be a very entertaining
Hold on, what
matchup
happened?
between the Denver
Almost lost it in the
Broncos
first game.
and the Minnesota Vikings. Will Reichert has it all teed up. And off we go from Minneapolis. Marvin Mims now to return it. And he's stopped on the run back of the 27. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Play action with Nix. He rolls to his right. Short pass caught by his tight end. And that is a big hit right after that catch. So the play limited to maybe just a couple yards. This is 2nd and 6 coming up. First run of the game for J.K. Dobbins. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. That one gains 7. And it's going to be 1st down Denver.
I think with that call, they were trying to set him up with a short 3rd down run, but he said, nope, not on my watch. I'll just go get it all right here. Now, playbook's wide open for 1st and 10.
Vikings bring pressure, and they got him. Dose of the hurry up here.
What?
A loss of 12 yards. It's 2nd down.
What the heck?
We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend.
What is y'all doing with my stuff, man?
So after the sack, quite the situation they find themselves in. Here comes 2nd and 22. Out of the gun, it's Nix. On the move, hit it right. No one open on that play, so he's going to chuck this to another county.
Well, this has been a tough series. Sacked on the 1st down play, forced to throw it away right there. An awfully difficult 3rd down now staring in the face.
Third and long for him here. Caught quickly on the slant. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. Defenses are fine with surrendering that completion if it means making the stop short like they did and bringing it 4th down.
Yeah, I like when these
3rd
defensive
game to figure this
coordinators say they
offense
want to
out.
populate the ball. And that was a perfect example of it. Don't let the playmaker get started.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Minnesota into formation. It's 1st and 10. First carry here for Aaron Jones. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
From the shotgun, McCarthy connects with his back. Aaron Jones. And some excellent work to drive them all the way out past the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Running right, this is Jones. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on first down.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try.
Yes, sir.
Traffic, and it's intercepted. Dre Greenlaw picks it off.
Dude, what the heck? That don't count. Night, bro. All right, for real, last game. That one didn't count.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, Mass. Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the Denver Broncos taking on the New England Patriots. Here's Will Lutz ready to get this one started. And we are underway in Foxborough. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Off the play fake. Here's May. Oh, the first play of the game going to be intercepted. And he is going to bring this back inside the 20 to the 18-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Dobbins running out of the gun. And he'll be stopped after a gain of only a couple down to the 15-yard line.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
This is 2nd and 8. To throw is Nix. And it's caught. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. J.K. Dobbins, a 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Broncos take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Will Lutz on for the point after. And he's got it. 7-0 Broncos.
Makes the score Broncos 7, Patriots nothing. Will Lutz to kick off.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Oh, a good-looking return setup here. And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return.
38-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And the interception on that opening drive winds up leading to the touchdown, so now it's kind of time to start over.
Yeah, it certainly is, and his first throw of the game. But I like the way his guys rallied around him.
All right, Tyree, see you later.
The quarterback is the leader, right? He tells everyone what to do. In this case, I notice his linemen around him kind of patting him, saying, let's go, big boy. You're still our leader.
They'll run it. Here's the rookie from Ohio State. Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40. 3rd and 8.
2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
To throw, it's May. That's complete. Demario Douglas with it. And this won't be enough. A good secure tackle, and they stop him a few yards shy at the 46.
4th down.
They'll try and throw for it with May. That is caught. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down. Both sides were holding their breath there on that 4th down play, and the offense can breathe a sigh of relief.
And both knew exactly where the first down markers were. You know the defense is trying to guard those sticks and try to keep people in front. But somehow, some way, those guys found a way to pick it up.
Trey Greenlaw in there on the tackle. From the 29, here's 2nd and 5. They go play action now. May. And his throw here is incomplete.
They've given him some different looks here defensively in the early going. He's only hit 2 of his first 5 passes. With a big 3rd down coming up, he's hoping he's got a play dialed up that can take advantage of whatever the defense throws at him.
And to find the open man, that's complete. And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's how you shake off the interception you threw on the opening drive, come back and throw another strike and gain nice yardage. And I give credit to 2 people on this one. The man throwing the ball and the person calling the plays. They're not shutting him down early in this game.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12.
At the 13-yard line.
They'll throw with May. And that's going to be caught for a Patriot touchdown. From 13 yards out. And the Pats are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Oh, such great concentration. They're going right up against the side of the end zone, but able to get the feet in bounds.
There's so many things that go into that catch, and you just mentioned the concentration, being able to catch the football, get your feet down in bounds, hang on to it all the way through the process of the catch. That was a phenomenal play.
And oh, he missed it. No good. And they'll remain down by a point. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive that they watched the other side just score. But remember, last time they were out, they scored as well. We'll see if they can seize that momentum right back.
And they had a lot of time to cool off from reaching the end zone the last time. So have they been able to keep themselves mentally sharp and into this game, even though they haven't been on the field? And you and I both know, one big play, though, gets them right back up to that level.
Now a 2nd and 2. Nix from the shotgun. He'll swing this out to Dobbins. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Give him 14 yards there and a Denver first down.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. As long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble. To throw, here's Nix.
And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
It's easy to see when we review this that the ball needs to come out quicker, because if you don't throw it right on the break, you bring a crowd of people into the equation.
And that's why it got knocked away there. Now it's Nix. And this one incomplete.
Yeah, of course he gets rid of the ball.
Contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Here's Nix once more. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I feel like my man, old Mo, momentum might be changing jerseys right now. How about what they just got done? They scored a touchdown their last drive. Now here's a 3 and out. Maybe momentum's getting ready to creep to the other sideline.
So they're forced to punt on fourth as this one's away. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
As a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. Boy, he ran free there after the catch as that winds up going for 38.
First and 10.
On first down, it's Henderson. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Throwing here is May. And he's got it. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. That puts him in excellent position, first and goal after a gain of 19.
First and goal at the 2-yard line.
Henderson trying to get to the goal line, but he's going to be stopped just short at the 1. Second and goal from the 1.
Brings up second and goal.
Looking to throw, May. And this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots. Stephon Diggs with an amazing diving catch. And the Patriots have taken the lead. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So the Patriot offense stays out there, and they'll line up and go for 2. May going to try to throw for it. And unable to connect. They don't get the 2-point conversion here. So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending it?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst. If they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head, because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
Quarterbacks went all the time.
I threw the ball as soon as I saw you open it. You throw it late.
In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
Now a second and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Nix. And that's going to be caught by Sutton. And all the way home for a Broncos score. Cortland Sutton, 65 yards. And the Broncos are able to move back in front. They erased that deficit pretty quickly, did they not? A two-play drive.
What do we call that? Short-lived?
Very.
Very short-lived. 2 plays later, they're in the end zone and back out in front. We always talk about drives, don't we? Does 2 plays count as a drive?
Not really, but that second play was so good. I don't care what we call it. It was enjoyable to watch. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
Let's play some defense.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. We've got a little more than a minute to go, and I think the offense is saying, hey, all we need here, a field goal, and we can take the lead into intermission.
Well, I think that's what the goal should be. Give your kicker a chance to give you those 3 points. But in the meantime, if someone falls asleep on the defensive side, you might take advantage of that and get a big shot downfield, too.
Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. Here's May. Under pressure, and they got to him again. It'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack, and it's 3rd down. Boy, tough spot here as they approach the line of scrimmage. A long way to go to try to pick up this 1st down. Open man here, the tight end.
You have got to be kidding me.
An incredible play there. They do get big yardage, but they're still stopped a yard or 2 short, and it's 4th down. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. So in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, so they're going to opt to go for this thing. We'll see. Maybe a surprise pass or run. What will they do? We're about to find out. 4th down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Broncos are going to get the football back in great field position. Working out of the gun is Nix. Completes it to Evan Ingram. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Broncos with a lead, and they will be receiving this kickoff here as quarter 3 is underway. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Hey, Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it. And I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities. And I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
Finding room at midfield. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. Denver has the first down. The play going for 15 yards.
A gain of 15. First down, Denver.
Throwing Nix. Targeting Dobbins again, and he's got it again. And he'll get it down here to the 43.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
This is caught inside the 15. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. A very nice pickup of 33 yards.
We have seen big plays from both quarterbacks throughout this game, and there's another one right there. Going back and forth, almost like two excellent guitar soloists trying to top each other with each additional play.
Nix looking to throw again. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Incomplete. It's now 2nd and 10.
They'll run up the gut with Dobbins. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
It's a gain of 6. And it's 3rd down.
Here's Nix. This is caught. And he'll be tackled about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 1-yard pickup leads to 4th down.
It's 4th down.
They'll go for it. Here's Nix. And this is caught for a Bronco touchdown. Marvin Mims, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Broncos take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal. Lutz good on the extra point. And that makes this a 9-point game.
Should be 28-12 right now.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Well, now how about this return? And they're going to have terrific field position as they finally get to it.
Start billing him out.
Stripe. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start.
Rifles one, that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Talanoa Hufanga. And the Broncos are going to get it back here just past the 35.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
Good starting position for the Broncos here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. Nix to the air. They'll complete this to Ingram as tight end. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out.
It's a gain of 40. And the Broncos first down. A gain of 40 yards.
On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
That wasn't even a clean stop.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
That wasn't a clean stop.
The ball resting on the 20. Here's 2nd and 6. A shotgun snap and again to Dobbins. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. He'll check this down to Dobbins out of the backfield. And the Broncos are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Well, normally you might say start running the football. You've got the lead here in the 4th quarter, but the way that they've passed it with such success, I don't know, maybe keep throwing it.
Yeah, I think you brought up something that goes against conventional wisdom, right? In this stage of the game, you would think you would switch to a running attack, but you're...
And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Evan Ingram from 3 yards out. And the Broncos have extended their lead to 15 now here in the 4th. Boy, he has been fun to watch throwing the football in this one. It's certainly not fun for that defense, though, Charles. Now up to 4 touchdown passes in this ball game.
Yeah, we're supposed to be neutral, but I'm feeling their pain right now because he has absolutely carved up this secondary. A clinic on how to attack a defense and take them out of the game.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
Take over first and 10 at their own.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because
picked up by Pat Surtain. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Bronco defense has a touchdown. Well, you start to feel sorry now for the young man throwing the football. This is real.
Mm-hmm. Nicely done, man. That's what I'm talking about. All right. Well, just scared the crap out of me. Yeah, not at all. I'm not trying to scare you, damn it. Oh, man. But we in stream, you know what I'm saying? Appreciate y'all coming through. Show somebody some love with a raid. Show me some love.